this is a feline crash course about rhetorical analysis, but it's not really crash course because John Green isn't here.
Yeah, we do have the fancy flower.
Yeah, the flower's nice.
Anyway, today we're going to be teaching you how to analyze a rhetorical passage.
Yay, but don't go away yet because you kind of need this to pass your AP Line test.
Yes, it is one of the 3 essays that you must take.
So let's start off with explaining what exactly rhetoric is. Rhetoric is the art of effective or persuasive speaking or writing, especially in the use of figures of speech.
During the 4th century BC, Aristotle, that good-looking guy, defined rhetoric as discovering all means of persuasion on a topic, whether that be writing or speech. Aristotle and other Greek and Roman philosophers worked to analyze rhetoric and its parts and functions. Actually, the Greeks went on to categorize the 3 essential rhetorical modes that we use in everyday language.
Ethos refers to the speaker's credibility on the topic. Pathos uses emotion to drive an argument, and logos persuades the audience using facts and reasoning.
So writers use these different modes to convey their purpose, but they're not always limited to ethos, pathos, and logos.
Right, they have any and all kinds of rhetorical devices that they can help emphasize their purpose.
This is where strategies come in. How the writer can manipulate the English language to create the best collection of words to make his or her audience understand the purpose.
But, so we don't bore you to death, there'll be a link down in the doobly-doo that will give you all of the definitions along with a couple of examples for the rhetorical devices listed on here.
The problem with students is they don't annotate when they read. When you're reading a passage, you should always be looking for the author's purpose and how they convey it.
Now, the only way to get into that mindset is to actually practice. So we have the 2014 passage, and now I really encourage you guys to actually read the passage and analyze it yourself so you can compare our analyzing with yours.
And trust me, practicing makes it 100% easier on the AP test.
But while you're reading, go through the mental checklist of soapstone. Soapstone is a mnemonic device that will help you take apart a passage. S, subject. O, occasion. A, audience. P, purpose. S, support. And T, tone.
So in this prompt, Abigail Adams is writing a loving letter to her son, John Quincy Adams, as he's traveling abroad with his father and brother. Her purpose in doing so is to explain the importance of expanding one's horizons and the importance of being challenged by new experiences and, generally giving motherly advice like mothers do. So the first thing that she does to kind of explain this is she uses imagery to describe the importance of expanding one's horizons. She compares a traveler to a river, and the farther it goes from its source, the more minerals and strength it gathers. And basically she's trying to convince her son that by taking a risk, he'll have a greater payoff than, if he decided to stay home and played in his nursery. So that kind of brings us to our second point right here, which is she is making an allusion to the great Roman philosopher and politician Cicero. Basically, a little background information on Cicero is that he faced adversaries in the Roman government, but he stayed true to his beliefs, and that's what made him great. So her purpose in using basically Cicero as an allusion is that she just wants to tell him that difficulties are what makes people great, and you're never going to have a hero that is born in a nursery and pampered his entire life and shown nothing but good become a great person. So, basically all she's trying to do is by comparing Cicero to her son, she's just saying you're going to encounter some difficult things, but it's going to ignite a passion within you, and you are going to become a greater person because of it. And in the end, Abigail's ultimate purpose is to give her son some worldly advice and to show that no matter what, she has faith in the decisions that he makes, and she knows that he's going to do the right thing. So that's our analysis. Have fun with it.
So now that Jen has helped you analyze the essay, you can pick out the rhetorical devices you want to write about, and we can finally move on to the dreaded
essay!
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun. Now remember, you only have 40 minutes to write and analyze this essay. So you gotta be able to manage your time during it.
Your intro needs to include background information like the title of the passage, the author, and also some of the passage in 1 or 2 sentences. Also, remember to state the purpose, what the writer is trying to accomplish, and then you can transition into your thesis with your 3 DOPs. Now, once you get into your body paragraphs, they should be about 9 to 12 sentences. Make sure your topic sentence is not a quote, and make sure the last sentence blends into your next paragraph. Use about 2 quotes, make sure to analyze and ask yourself, so what? How does the evidence support the writer's purpose? Keep your conclusions short, only 4 to 6 sentences, and make sure to use clearly to restate your thesis. Don't restate any of your main points, and don't add any new ideas. Those should have been included in your body paragraph.
Yeah.
Some last minute things. Use lots of transitions, avoid to be verbs, vary your sentence patterns, use strong vocabulary, and properly cite your quotations.
So we've taught you what we can to prepare you for the AP test, cramming that is. So have fun with your AP test.
We're gonna go cry now.
Yeah. See you later. Or not. Bye.